Hey, what's going on everyone? Gumby here. Today I'm bringing you another quick Destiny video. It's not going to take very long. Yesterday on Tuesday we had a big update. We had a bunch of different class changes, weapon changes, a bunch of new exotics came out like the Meta Multi-Tool. It's one of my favorite exotics from year one, so I was very excited about that. Some weapons got changed, like Dragon's Breath now is useful. I'm not going to be talking about that in this commentary. If you want to hear more of those changes, let me know. I can make another video specifically about these weapon changes and these class changes. But today, really what I'm going to be talking about is the new timed event that Destiny and Bungie are calling the winter event, similar to how the Festival of the Lost was, and it's Sparrow Racing League, or you just call it SRL. What this is it's very different than what Bungie has done in the past. And they're calling it a trial, and that's for a reason. Because they want to see how people react to this and the general reception of it, and if it's worth continuing development and putting resources into this new event. So depending on reception, it'll stay, or not stay, it's a 3-week event, but it'll come back again or not. And what it is it's Spario Kart. Essentially, you have your Sparrow, and you race other Guardians on their Sparrows. And there's 2 tracks currently. There's one on Venus and there's one on Mars. It's 3 laps. There are gates that give you speed boosts that you drive through your Sparrow with. And you're able to interact with the other Guardians, quote unquote. Knock into them. Try to push them off the map, push them out of the gate so they don't get that speed boost. And essentially, it's just, 1v6. It's like it's actually classified as a Crucible match, and it's similar to a Rumble where it's you against everybody else. You're trying to get first place. In order to start and enter the racing league, you go to Jolly Holiday. She has a quest for you. She also holds 4 bounties and then a main storyline quest. So the 4 bounties, one of them is actually complete 10 bounties, so you're not going to be doing that right away. And then the others are like finish 3 races without your Sparrow blowing up, or get in the top 3 times. And then the quest is actually a main story quest that evolves through, or not a main story quest, but in that area where it evolves through. So I think the first section is complete 5 races and you get a new Sparrow, and then so on and so forth. I think one is, go through 15 gates consecutively without missing one. Stuff like that. So it's all stuff that is generally easy, but that you can all do while you race. My general thoughts about the Racing League is I think it's fun. I completed probably 20 plus races yesterday. I was going through the story quest. I think I'm at the point where the quest I'm on now is get top 3 finishes in 10 races and consecutive gates in a row. I'm 5 out of 10 on the top 3 completions currently, and then I did the 15 gates right when I got the quest. So I've gotten some experience in it on day 1. For playing alone, I'm not sure if it's for me. I know a lot of people are having a lot more fun than I am with it. I think it's generally fun, but when the race is over, I don't have that itch of like going back in. I'm like, oh, that was good. I got first place, I got second place. That was fun. That was a good time. And then I kind of move on from there. The thing that sticks with me, and I did this yesterday with a few of my fire team members, is I went in with 2 guys and we just sat there and completed our bounties and was doing our quest together, and we were competing against each other. And if there was one guy being a jerk to one of us and he was bumping into us constantly, we would kind of all gang up on him and try to throw him off the map. And that was a lot of fun, where you're with your friends and you're competing against each other, but it's different in a way than all going in the Rumble together. So that is where I see the sticking point for myself. I had a lot of time with other people, similar to how I am with games like Mario Kart when I was younger, and even now on the N64. But by itself, I think it's a good time sink to do a little and then kind of move on from there and go about your day, whether inside of Destiny or in another game. I think that it's a very cool thing what Bungie is doing because it's free content. I appreciate what they're doing in terms of changing the way the game is playing and having different variation of how you can sink time into the game. And that's really what they're trying to do. They're trying to change things so that there are more reasons for you to turn your Xbox on and go to Destiny rather than Black Ops 3 or Tomb Raider or Halo. Any of those games that are competing with Destiny right now, they're getting very creative and keeping that player base consistent. And I really appreciate that, and it's really coming in with what you're seeing in these updates. But that's generally what I want to talk about in this video. I'm enjoying Sparrow Racing League. I think it's cool. I don't think it's gonna bring players back necessarily unless they're just really into racing. But I think it's a good addition. I'm glad it's a timed event because it'll give some appreciation. And you know what? Overall, I really hope it does come back. So far, the reception seems pretty good, other than a few complaints, a few minor complaints. But it's the internet, so of course there's going to be complaints. But I want to know what you guys think. Have you played Sparrow Racing League? Have you ever even heard of it? Are you looking at jumping into it? Please let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. But anyways, I hope your day is beer and Skittles, guys. As always, thank you for tuning in.